broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everyone, this is Saul Moraney in Cape Town, South Africa, and I've got Reed Floren on the line. Reed, thank you so much for coming on the line with me tonight. I really appreciate it. We're going to be getting Fred on in just a moment, but really it's a wonderful opportunity to be on this webinar with you, Reed.
Well, thanks for setting this up, Saul. It's great to be here and great to have our special guest, Fred Lamb, on tonight.
Great. You're welcome. And it's such an opportunity, I'll just, for everyone that's listening, again, thanks guys for coming out tonight and for listening to this. And if you're hearing this on the replay, I respect your time, Reed respects your time, Fred respects your time. And you guys, just a little bit about my journey is that I've literally been on Reed's list, I think I was working it out, but it's definitely over 7 years. And about 18 months, but more about 16 months ago, I came over and I found out about Warrior Forum and I found out about Warrior Plus, and I I had my first product, and always one guy that inspired me so much was Reed Floren. And Reed's had 10 WSOs of the day, and Reed is just an amazing human being, also been through ups and downs, and I was so fortunate to meet him in America. So guys, that's the first tip. If you want to get into internet marketing, I would say like a really great tip, first of all, is to go to an offline event. And I know Reed would agree with that, because that's one of, myself and Reed, we've discussed that so many times. But one of the other guys that was there was an amazing guy called Jimmy Kim. And we've got different markets that we play in, and it's so interesting, Reed. It's like, I came from a world when I finished high school. I was a stockbroker for 6 years, and like obviously the Johannesburg Stock Exchange is so much smaller than the New York Stock Exchange, but there's still different boards. Like there's emerging small caps, and then there are mid caps, and there are larger caps, like which would be the New York Lifes and the big insurance companies. But what's interesting is that me and you, Reed, we've got our start off in Warrior Plus, which is, we would say, that would be mid to small caps, and then there's like JV Zoo, and then there's the mega launches. And the mega launches are guys like Anik Singhal and Jimmy Kim and Fred Lamb. And Fred works with Jimmy Kim, and he works with Jimmy Kim and with Anik, and this is just a completely different level. So look, so many people, we came up with a product for Facebook, and we showed people a really great way how to make money with Facebook video ads, and that's all exciting. But guys, tonight is a huge opportunity, because we've got Fred Lamb on the call, and Fred is really a rags to riches story. I'm going to hand it over to Fred. He's got an amazing presentation. Guys, I've been on, I think, 6 or 7 webinars with Fred. That's just really the way I was able to get access to a man like this. And, we're in for a huge treat. What I would just suggest, what I've done, what Reed's done, and obviously what Fred's done, is Facebook's closed and emails are closed and all the day's work's closed. And let's give Fred, 45 minutes to an hour of our attention. I can promise you now what Fred's about to explain is, and just go through, is that you wouldn't even find this in any product on JVZoo or Warrior Plus, because this is a guy that's spending millions and millions of dollars on Facebook. He's made mistakes, he's made wins, he's just done unbelievably well by, as I said, rags to riches. And I know he's going to go into story a little bit, but it's so inspiring. And guys, there's going to be an offer made that Fred's company has come out with an amazing software to be mining leads from Facebook. I've been using it. Reed's been asking me like daily about it, because he also wants to get into it. But Fred, thank you so much for coming on the call. You're one of my legendary gurus and heroes that I look up to, and it's really, as I said, it's 2 o'clock in South Africa, and this is what it's all about, is to be hustling. And thank you for coming on the call with me and Reed, and I'm going to hand it over to you. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Great.
Fred.
Thank you. Thank you, Sal and Reed, for having me here. Now, obviously, I want to see if you guys are paying attention to what we're saying before I start the presentation. So, on the go to webinar control panel, you'll see a question box. Type a 1 in there if you guys are paying attention, just so I know you guys are here. And while you do that, make sure you grab a piece of paper and a pen ready to take a lot of notes. So I see John here, I see Terry, I see Ricardo, I see Beth, I see Diana, I see a lot of people here. That's amazing. All right, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about more about Facebook. And specifically, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to get massive ultra-targeted traffic to your website for just $5. So what you'll learn today is the third type of traffic that no one knows. All right, a lot of people never thought about this, and a lot of people never looked at traffic the way that I'm about to show you today. Now, next is the superpower of traffic. So I'm going to review the superpower of traffic and how powerful traffic can be and how you can actually benefit from traffic generation. Last but not least, I'm going to actually show you the simplest yet most profitable way to advertise on Facebook, even if you just have $5. So for those of you who can skip Starbucks tomorrow, you can have your Facebook ad up and running, and in fact, you can actually make a profit out of Facebook. So obviously some disclaimer and reality check before I actually go on, because obviously FTC will need me to do this, is that first of all, this is not a get-rich-quick money scheme, okay? We are building a lifelong, safe, and ironclad business. And as we all know, business needs time, dedication, and attention. And results are not the same for every single person, okay? I might be making millions. It doesn't mean that you're going to be making millions too. However, what you're about to get opened up into, or what I'm about to show you, will give you the ability to actually move up into the millions of dollars. Now, the number one question I always get is, how long will I take to really make money? Well, if you are dead serious, we only want to work with students that are prepared to give it a full 90 days. So we want only serious entrepreneurs and only serious students right here. So if that is you, all right, let's continue watching. So traffic has really built a business of mine. This is a screenshot, as you see, is taken in February 2016. This is a screenshot of my $10 million business. Another business of mine that I've done $5.2 million, and I've processed over $8 million in sales. Again, I'm showing you all these not to really impress you, to impress upon you, and to show you the ability and what you're actually going to get into will give you these potential results. But again, this is not a get-rich-quick money scheme. I'm just showing you all these to only let you know what the possibilities are. So what was the number one secret to my millions in sales? As we all know, we are all here right now because of one important thing, which is traffic. Now, this is a screenshot of one of my Facebook accounts. As you can see right here, this Facebook account alone already spent close to $900,000. Now, this is another Facebook account of mine that spent nearly $200,000. All of these, I started with just $5. I didn't go ahead and start spend thousands or even hundreds. I start everything with just $5. Now, obviously, this presentation, we're just talking about Facebook purely, but I don't just do Facebook, okay? This is a screenshot of my Google ad account. I spent over $3 million with Google alone. And I have actually a elite status with Google, and I actually have my Google reps and everything because of the amount that I spend on Google. And Bing is another traffic source that I really, really focus on. And right here, all these screenshots combined, that's over $100,000 in ad spend. And in Bing, over $100,000 is quite a lot of money. So honestly, I'll be honest. You don't have a business if you don't have traffic. You might be wondering, well, why is that case? Well, the mentality that people have is that build it and they will come is absolutely false. It's just like you having a retail shop. If you go out into the market right now and actually create a retail shop, let's say you're selling clothing, if you have that shop in the middle of Times Square in New York, obviously you're going to get a lot of traffic and you pay for those traffic because you pay for the rent. However, vice versa, if you were to open up a clothing store in the middle of a desert, your rent doesn't cost you anything, but you don't get any traffic because no one goes there. That's why a lot of people think that, well, when I build it, it's going to come. That is false. You need traffic. And traffic is the most important thing to really build a successful online profitable website. But it is true, though, that you do need a business, okay? You do need a business in order for you to really get traffic to work. However, okay, all business models works with traffic, regardless if it's information marketing, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, consulting and coaching, building an email list, content marketing, Amazon software. All of these works perfectly well with traffic. But there are two issues you're facing right now. Okay, first, you have a business, but you're fighting to create profit, and you're fighting to actually get visitors to go to your website. Now, issue number two is that you don't have a business, but I'll still prove to you that traffic is the key. Either way, traffic is the superpower to online. So now let's take a minute here, okay? Are you ready for a major breakthrough day? Are you ready to completely have a different take on your online business? Because what I'm about to review is a huge aha moment. All right? So let's talk about traffic. Okay? So in the traffic world, there's free traffic and there is paid traffic. So in free traffic, let's talk about free traffic first. So when it comes to free traffic, we all know there's SEO, there is blogging, there is article publishing, there's forum posting. And in our case scenario, we'll classify affiliate traffic as free traffic as well. Because obviously with affiliate traffic, you don't pay until someone actually sends you a customer that will actually buy your product. But you need to know, free traffic takes a lot of time. First of all, you have to consistently write articles. You got to consistently blog your website. You got to go to forums to actually post and interact with people. And then you got to do all the backlinks and all this other stuff. I can guarantee you right now, you need to spend at least 2 to 3 hours a day minimum to actually get SEO to start to get some traffic. And in fact, you actually have to dedicate at least 30 days for you to see some traffic. Now, I'm not even talking about guaranteed traffic too, because at the end of the day, when you have this up and running, you're not even guaranteed to run traffic. You're not guaranteed to get any traffic because it's SEO. You're not controlled in your traffic. You're controlled by Google. You're controlled by other people. So free traffic, in summary, it can be very, very slow because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and you got to figure out how it works. Secondly, it requires at least 2 to 3 hours per day. And I can guarantee you that if you start doing SEO, it will take you at least 2 to 3 hours a day. And you need a lot of discipline because it takes at least 30 days for you to actually see some traffic going to your website. Last but not least, you got to know this is not the most targeted traffic because you don't have the ability to find out exactly why they're going to your website. You don't have the ability to know why they're reading your articles. It's not the most targeted traffic. So even if you start getting traffic, your conversion is going to be very, very, very low. Last but not least, it's going to be risky. Why is it risky? Well, you're risking your time. Let's say that you spend 3 hours a day in the next 3 days just to focus on free traffic. That's 90 hours in a single month. If you multiply this by the minimum wage in the United States, that's already close to $1,000 a month of money that you can make by actually working somewhere else. So you're losing time and you're losing money at the same time. Now, let's talk about paid traffic. A lot of you, this is really a question for you. Do you believe this is not the right option for you? Most people say this: I don't have the money for paid traffic. It needs thousands of dollars, and I can't risk losing my money? So say yes in the question box right now if you guys have ever felt this way before. Just be honest. Just let me know if you felt this exact same way before, where you think paid traffic costs you a lot of money and you think that paid traffic may not be the right option for you. So Diane right away said yes. So I got a whole bunch of yes coming in at the same time. All right. Well, 10 years ago, you were right. Buying traffic on like newspaper and magazine costs you at least $10,000. Now, buying ads on TV and infomercial will cost you at least $25,000 just to start. But not anymore. Today, I want you to open your mind and let me show you how $5 can actually potentially turn it into millions of dollars. So let me introduce you to something called investment traffic. So let me ask you this. If you give me $1,000 right now, right this moment, and I tell you, and I have a contract right in front of you, and let you, and basically guarantee you that I'll give you $1,200 back every year. That's a 20% guaranteed return. And in today's bank, that's a lot of money. But 10% would be enormous. 20% is just insane. Now let me ask you guys, how many will you actually put into this investment? 20% every year, I'm giving you $1,200 back. A whooping 20%. Give me a 1 in the question box if you guys will actually run to invest into this. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of people telling me yes, 1. All right. And what if I tell you there's an investment that can give you up to 1,200% return? Yeah, I'm honest. 1,200% return. And we're just going to look at this a crazy example to prove this, okay? And we're going to take email marketing as an example. So I hope you guys all know what email marketing is and how email marketing works. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to open up my digital whiteboard to actually draw this analogy out for you guys and how investment traffic can give you up to 1,200% return. So let's say right here, okay, I'm just going to do email marketing as an example. And in the industry right now, okay, you will basically have a 50% opt-in rate for your landing page. So if you're creating a landing page or giving away something for free in exchange for an email address, you'll actually convert at around 50%, right? That means that for every two visitors, that's equal to 1 email lead. Now, obviously, if you start to invest into traffic, you need to pay for your ads and everything. And right now, I'm just going to throw a number out, and this number is actually a pretty big number in comparison to what you guys are about to learn today and what I do. So right now, each click, okay, let's say that you're paying clicks equal to 50 cents, all right, per click. That means that for every 2 visitors, you need to actually invest $1 to get 1 email lead. Okay, so you invest $1 to get 1 email lead. And every single internet marketer online will tell you for a fact that for every single email lead, so for every email lead, it's equal to $1 revenue per month. Okay, so if we take that number, if we take $1, multiply this by 12 months, that's already $12. And guess what? You've invested $1 to make $12. That's already a 1,200% ROI. Now you might be thinking, well, Fred, you are not being realistic right here. Oh, yes, a lot of internet marketers are saying, yeah, you can make $1 per lead per month, But I still haven't seen that. It's a little bit hard. Well, okay, you know what? Let me slash this by 50%. Okay? So if I were to make only 50 cents per email per month, and you multiply this by 12 months, that's still a $6 revenue per year. And you only invest $1 to make this $6 back. That's equal to a 600% return of investment. Now, okay, you might be thinking, Fred, you're being too hypey. I can't even do 50 cents. All right, I'm going to go against what all internet marketer teaches you. I'm going to go ahead and slash this by 75% of what every marketer say, which is $1. I'm going to slash this by 75%. So for now, every single email lead will only make me 25 cents a month. And if you multiply that by 12 months, that's already $3. Again, that's equal to a 300% return. When I was doing the analogy of giving you guys a guaranteed 20% return back every year, you guys were doing backflips. But right now, I'm showing you 300%, all the way to 1,200%. Now, you might be thinking, well, 300%, 1,200, that's amazing. But can I do over 1,200%? Absolutely. Right now, for one of my digital business, I launched it a year ago. I have roughly around 30,000 leads, okay? 30K leads. And with that 30K leads, I was able to make over $1.5 million just with 30K leads. That's over $40 per lead. Calculating about ROI, that's an insane ROI over there. So I really want you guys to open up your mind and really see that traffic actually is an investment traffic. And right now, you actually have unlimited access to it right this minute. And you can control your traffic investment. So instead of someone controlling your investment and return, you control everything. And you also get 100% control over your investment. And you can do up to 1,200% return. Now let's take a look at the screenshot. It's from Google, it's not from Facebook, but I just want to show you this. Right now, for every $4.86 invested, I made $70 back. That's a 1,340% return. And guess what? I did this over and over 188 times. I made $12,000 net profit. And you know what the best part of this is? Is that I don't even need to spend my money. I have my credit card to pay for the traffic, and I actually make money literally out of thin air because I am not investing my own money into traffic. I use my credit card to invest into the traffic, and I just make my profits back and pay back for my investment and made additional income from there. Now, I think, and the best part, you don't need thousands of dollars, not even hundreds. You only need $5 to start. And you really need to change the way you look at traffic. So let me ask you this. Who wants to make money fast? Do you want to work for 90 days, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 hours a day with no guarantee? Or do you want to get traffic up by tonight with just a few clicks? So I just want to share my story with you guys a quick minute before we go into more information. So I'm Fred Lam. I've invested over $10 million in ad acquisition. I build multiple multi-million-dollar businesses. Personally, if you ask me right now, I don't even know anything about free traffic, even to this day. Even though I've spent so many years in the online industry, I don't even really know much about free traffic. My superpower is investment traffic. Now you might be thinking, well, investment traffic is hard. But you know what? I used to think the same way as you. And guess what I was doing 12 years ago? 12 years ago, I was just washing dishes. That's what I was. I simply washed dishes. But what turned me into who I am today is really thanking to traffic, my ability to drive investment traffic. And I turned traffic to a $10 million business. I spent over $1.4 million on Facebook. I scaled another business to $5.2 million, all with traffic. And the craziest part, I spent over $3 million on Google, a lot of people are so surprised when I actually show them the screenshot, because I don't think a lot of people online have the ability to spend this much money on just Google alone. And today, I have all kinds of businesses. I sell health products, I sell physical products, I sell keychains, I sell household goods, I sell jewelries, I sell information, and I build email lists and online communities. And these are all my online brands. And you see this towel right here? Guess what? I sold hundreds of thousands of these towels right in front of you, all with traffic. Now let me ask you guys, are you ready to get the #1 superpower, which is Facebook? I see a lot of people giving me yes, 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 yes right now. All right, so Facebook. In Facebook, we are actually in a golden era in online advertising right now. You can actually get ultra targeted traffic for pennies on the dollar. And it's super easy. It's just one page. And you can start with just $5. So if you skip Starbucks tomorrow, you can actually get traffic up and running. But a lot of you guys might be thinking, well, Fred, $5 is still a risk. But you know what? Facebook actually gives you the ability to read people's minds. I can tell you for a fact that Facebook knows more about them than the people that are actually using Facebook. It's actually pretty scary. And this is something that Google can't even do. And Facebook actually protects you from losing money. You might be wondering, well, how? Well, I'll show you guys in just a minute. And the ease of Facebook traffic is actually very, very simple. It's not hard, it's not fancy, it's not crazy. You choose your ad type. That's the first step. It's very easy, and there's only 2 to 3 good options that you really need to choose, and I'll show you what it is in just a minute. Second of all is choose your product. Again, this is done already. If you are ready to advertise on Facebook, you know what you want to advertise. So this is the easiest part. Number 3 is choose your targeting. Choosing your targeting is actually the biggest, absolutely the biggest number right here. Because in Facebook, it's not really about your offer that works or not. It's really about your targeting. And if you can actually find the correct targeting and the people to respond to your ad. Step 4, write your ad. Again, a simple template to follow. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. We're not having polar bears drinking a Coca-Cola right now. Okay, we are having simple ads. That's all it is. Last but not least, just hit live and you have ads up and running. So first, let's choose your ad type. There are 2 ad types that you really need to use. Okay, first is the desktop newsfeed and the mobile newsfeed. Yes, in Facebook, it offers many ad options. You can seriously ignore them all when you start. Just go with desktop newsfeed or mobile newsfeed. So you can start with either of these 2, but today I'm going to show you a live example in just a minute for choice number 3. And I'm going to spill the beans right here. You are actually able to suck email leads right out of Facebook. You heard that right. Sucking email leads right out of Facebook. So here's an ad example. Right here is actually a workshop sign up, and simple ads. Nothing fancy, nothing hard. It's just an image of myself and a text on top of it, and that's it. Signing up for a free traffic workshop. I think all of you guys can write this. It's not hard. It's actually very, very easy. There's another ad that I promote, one of my Facebook lead magnets. So I'm giving away 5 highly effective ad methods on Facebook. So second, once you have your ad, is really creating your product. So there's free products, there's email lead, there's information products, there's affiliate products, there's e-commerce, which is retail products, there's consulting and coaching. And whatever you can think of, you'll be surprised. You can literally sell anything on Facebook. It's actually very, very, very surprising. You'll be shocked on what they are. Now here, this is a watch that I sold, and guess what? I've never seen this watch before in my entire life, and I sold hundreds of these a day. Hundreds of these a day. So it's just a watch. You thought it's like, how can you actually sell these kind of watch? Well, guess what? I built a 6-figure business by simply selling this watch, and a lot of other watches too at the same time, but I've never actually seen them before. And here is another ad. Okay, this ad specifically helped me build an email list. And inside Facebook, there's something called lead ads right now. And lead ads is definitely something that you need to get your hands on right away. And in fact, with lead ads, it will give you the ability to actually suck email leads out of Facebook without ever having a landing page created. All you have to do is just set up the ad inside Facebook and suck those email leads out. And remember earlier, I was showing you guys how you can make 1,200% return with email marketing. Well, guess what? Right now, you don't need to pay $1 per email leads. You can actually pay 50 cents. You can actually pay 25 cents. I have students that are paying like 17 cents to get an email lead. So think about the ROI over there. But there's actually a problem with lead ads. And the problem is that it's not automated, okay? And you have to manually find those leads inside a hidden folder inside Facebook. And it's absolutely not scalable. Because in the online world, we need everything to be automated. We need, when people sign up into an autoresponder, sign up for your lead magnet, we need this to be opt-in into the autoresponder and actually have people receiving the emails right away. That's how you actually make money right away and instantly make money right away. So you know what? Right now, we're going to go to a demo. And I'm not going to do this demo right away. I'm actually going to show you a video. Because that video, I'm going to show you that I've done everything in less than 10 minutes. How to set up a lead ad and also how to use a software which you can get your hands on today that revolutionized how you advertise on Facebook. All right, so I'm just going to go right ahead. And I'm just going to play this video for you guys so you guys can take a look. It's a really short video. Myself and show you how fast you can actually create your first campaign and start building an email list off of Facebook. So let's start it right now. All right, I'm just going to go to my Facebook account and create a new lead ad campaign. Go after lead generation. I'm going to call this the lead tunnel demo. Create a new asset, demo. Create a new ad, demo, and press create. So once this has been created, I'm going to go straight into going after my targeting. So here, I have to first choose my Facebook page, and then I would have to find my targeting. So I'm just going to go after the United States, people that are 35 plus, English all, and in this case scenario, I'm actually going to go after Onyx and Gull. The reason why I'm going after Onyx and Gull is because he is a very well-known email list builder, and he teaches about list building. So in this case, our software is absolutely best for anyone that is interested in Onyx and Gull. All I have to do is go save, and now go under the ads level. In the ads level, here's where we actually create our first lead ads. So this, I'm going to go new email list building strategy. Start building your email list through Facebook without using a single landing page. Tap here to see our software in action. Headline, I'm going to put new email list building strategy. Here, I'm going to put tap here to see our software in action. Now all I have to do is scroll down, select an image, and then making sure that I select the lead form. And now all I have to do is just click review changes to upload my first lead ad within Facebook. Now let's log into Leads Tunnel and actually create the synchronization. This is a demo account, so we're just going to go straight in and actually create and synchronize our campaign. We're going to connect to Facebook first, and now what's happening is that our software is speaking directly to Facebook to gather all the data within your Facebook account. So your Facebook page information and your leads information. So there's a lot of ping pong right now going back and forth to gather all those information for you. It'll just take a couple more minutes and the synchronization will be completed. So once it's completed, it'll say integration with your name completed. Now we just have to add in a new autoresponder. In this case, we're just going to go after send lane. And then I'm just going to copy the API key into here, the hash key into here, and the subdomain. So here I'm just going to put leads tunnel. And I'm going to go after leads tunnel send lane. Here we go. Alright, and save. So now we've actually synchronized with send lane. So now all you have to do is under campaign, add a new campaign. And I'm just going to call this leads tunnel demo. And I'm going to choose a Facebook page, which is the one that we have our leads in, and go after the leads tunnel launch, and choose send lane in the drop-down menu here, and the autoresponder list. So I'm going to go after leads tunnel early bird access. All I have to do now is click save, and the campaign is being created. So what happens right now is that all the leads inside the form is now added into send lane. So that's it. Let's see how long it took us. So it basically took us less than 4 minutes to actually create your first lead ad. That's it. 4 minutes. We're actually going to let the ad run overnight and see how many leads we can mine out of Facebook by tomorrow. We'll check this tomorrow morning and see what it's done. Now keep in mind one thing, you only need to set up the campaign once. When a user clicks on your Facebook lead ad and subscribe to your list, this will automatically update. When it updates, it will automatically synchronize to your autoresponder within seconds. That means your prospect will immediately get your first email in their inbox. Now let's wait until tomorrow morning and see how this campaign does. Alright, it's been 24 hours, so let's head back into our leads tunnel account and see how many leads we were able to mine out of Facebook. Whoa, look at this. In the course of 24 hours, we were able to get over 200 new leads into our autoresponder. Again, this was all done without any landing page or anything technical at all. It's just a simple ad I ran inside Facebook and my quality list is building. Now let's log into SendLane to see if all our leads are actually added into SendLane. Now the number inside SendLane should match identically with Leads Tunnel. So as you see right here, 211 subscribers. Now we've also created an email that goes out immediately when someone signs up through our lead ad inside Facebook. Now if you take a look at this, we have well over 30% open rate. Now this is way higher than industry average. Industry average is around 10%. We are able to do 30% open rate. Now keep in mind also one thing, these people have just saw our ad inside Facebook, they tapped and subscribed it, so they haven't even had a chance to look at their emails yet. So over the course of the next several hours, this number will dramatically increase. Alright, so let me ask you guys, are you excited? Will that help you? Because right now, what that showed you is that at the end of the day, and I apologize, Pete, for the sound for not being, I should have increased the sound a little bit more, but right now, we basically milked leads right out of Facebook. Right out of Facebook. And you know what? A lot of them, for me, because I scale pretty fast, I scale dramatically, so sometimes I can pay a little bit more per lead, but some of my campaigns, I'm actually getting thousands of leads in just a few days by simply running these stuff. And you know what? You guys just saw what you guys saw, but guess what? With Leads Tunnel, we actually sold it for $4.97. And we decided that today, you're not going to pay $4.97. Not even $197. And $9.67 is really a number that I think that is reasonable because right now, you are building a long-term business through Facebook and sucking their email leads out. And I'm giving you the entire blueprint and giving you the software to do so. So 67 is definitely a number that I think really makes sense. But you know what? Today, you're not going to pay $67. I'm going to give you an instant discount of $30. And today only, and only the people that are listening to this webinar right now, and these are dedicated to Sal and Reed's list. So today, for just a one single payment for $37, you can gain access to all my software, which is in Leads Tunnel, and a complete full training about Facebook, especially built for lead ads. All you have to do is just go to www.leadstunnel.com/Sal. Go to www.leadstunnel.com/Sal. And we have a full 30-day money-back guarantee with our product. We know for a fact that what you're about to learn and the software that you're going to get your hands onto will definitely help you and your business. All you have to do, again, is just go to www.leadstunnel.com/Sal. And you know what? If you act today, I'm going to give you an additional bonuses. Okay, 2 additional bonuses. The first one is the Facebook Leads Academy. Now, this Facebook Leads Academy is valued at $497. A lot of people that actually hire me for coaching for Facebook ads and everything, I charge them thousands of dollars. But specifically for today, I'm going to give you an entire Facebook Lead Academy course. So this is the most advanced level Facebook training course you'll ever see. And in fact, it's built specifically for Facebook lead ads. And for those of you that don't have an autoresponder, and guess what? I asked Jimmy, the CEO of SendLane, to actually give you a 30-day free SendLane account. So you can start building your email database, your email list with Leads Tunnel. All you have to do is just go to www.leadstunnel.com/Sal. And you can start right now, and this is really your last chance. I'm actually going to shut down, and you are not going to be able to pay the $37. I will be increasing the price. I really put the price lower just for today. If you go to our leadstunnel.com website, you'll see it's sold for $67. Now, for those of you who are wondering, well, I know about Facebook lead ads, I know about the importance of Leads Tunnel. What if I need to actually extend and start working on increasing the sales on my website, increasing traffic specifically to my website? Well, if you go to www.leadstunnel.com/Sal and you purchase the Leads Tunnel software and the training, there is also an opportunity for you to actually sign up for my Facebook Mastery program. So what this Facebook Mastery program is that you're going to get instant access to my $1.4 million Facebook training that can take anyone from a newbie to a pro Facebook marketer. So I'm going to be teaching you how to set up your page, how to do pixel integration. I can tell you for a fact that pixels is superbly important in Facebook ads. If you don't have your pixels installed correctly, or if you don't have it set up, you are losing a lot of money. And I'm going to show you a lot of must do and do nots. This is a full comprehensive step-by-step training. And these are the exact 8-step, no fluff, straight to the point mastery. And you're going to also get access to our private community. Okay, we've built a private community just for the Facebook Mastery course. So you can interact with a lot of our other members and have me helping you out at the same time. All these you can gain access for only $98. All this just $98. Now you might be wondering, well, Fred, it's amazing. Right now we can get access to Leads Tunnels, start mining leads on Facebook. Now we know exactly what we need to do to start getting traffic for our website, regardless of e-commerce store, any business that you can think of. I have all these taken care of you. But you know what? The other thing is you're wondering, well, the last piece of the puzzle is, how do I make money with the email address that I'm going to make? Well, guess what? For today, I'm actually embarrassed to show my $10,000 secret. So what it is that I've invited the top email marketing expert, Jimmy Kim and Onyx Singal, to come up with an entire course, an email marketing course. And you know for a fact that both Onyx and Jimmy, they charge thousands of dollars right now for an email marketing course. But I've twisted their arm, and they've actually created a very specific training that's called the Email Expert Pro. And in the Email Expert Pro, you are going to learn exactly the secret formula to perfect your autoresponder and how to monetize your leads to actually make the most money. And I can tell you, you guys should not miss this offer right now because it only costs you $97, but you're getting thousands and thousands of dollars worth of value and content right in this training. And you can only see it for today. If you buy Lee's Tunnel, you can only see it today for $97. If you actually go out, you can't even find a similar course. And even if you do, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. I can tell you, thousands of dollars. So all you have to
That's
do,
right.
guys, is just
Do
go
you
to
mind if I come in for a moment? Do you mind if I come in for a moment here, Fred? I appreciate that, guys. You know, what Fred is saying is that if you go look anywhere else on the net right now to get the software that Fred and his company have developed, it costs $67. That's what the going price is. So straight away we're giving you that amazing price to come in. But what you realize, and I've been using this Leads Tunnel, you guys, you know, that there's a few big benefits. First of all, you can get what Fred's saying is that you can use his strategies to mine these leads straight out of Facebook. You don't even need your own squeeze page. You don't need to worry about all the major compliance. It's coming straight out of Facebook. And guys, there's a community that Fred has built with Jimmy Kim and Anix in there, but mainly Jimmy and Fred, that they are literally through this Facebook group. You've got access to Fred and to Jimmy, which is just beyond amazing. I mean, there's like-minded people. People are sharing results. You'll see my screen results there. I've been able to put together just from the video, show exactly how to set up the software. So in one day you can have your software running. But, I went because as you guys know, and I take this very seriously, and Fred knows that I've been through all of that training, and I purchased it. And I mean, in those, what Fred is not even, he's not expressing enough is that in 6 or 7 videos that you're going to be getting access to, he's compiled all the millions of dollars that he's spent on Facebook, and it's in these videos. I mean, he's pedantic about checklists. He's pedantic about making sure that our targeting is correct. He shows stuff with overlaying circles just to make sure that exactly what is shown. So, Fred, I'm going to give it over to you again, but I just think for anyone that's been watching, that's been listening, that if you're looking really for a solution for Facebook, Fred is one of the top guys in the world. The software mines this data out of Facebook. Again, you can be doing lead ads without Fred's training. So first of all, you had a big disability there, but Facebook never designed a way for us to be able to get these leads straight onto our autoresponder. And this software is so excellent that Fred's written into the software the Leads Tunnel. And Fred, I'll hand it to you over on this, and you can confirm this. But when someone puts in their details, and we can add them onto our, for example, our SendLane account, or onto our GetResponse account, onto our Aweber account, and even onto a GoToWebinar, people can be subscribed onto all of our different lists all at once. I mean, you've got this automation in there, and the software is robust. It works. I use it every day. It's up to it uses Facebook's API. So Fred, it's not someone that's written the software in their garage. I mean, you guys have invested a lot of money into the software, right?
Yeah, we did invest a lot of money. It's actually Facebook compliant. Facebook approved the software, and we are integrated with over 20 autoresponders, and you can opt people in multiple autoresponder at the same time too.
Amazing. So guys, there you're getting a really robust piece of software that you can use to do your list building on Facebook. Fred's giving it an amazing discount for myself and for Reed. It's only for our list. That's how you're on this call. It's not for the public, so you're getting it at a great discount. You can see the URL there. Again, what you're going to be offered in there is advanced Facebook training that I would say, if it's about $100, buy it. I mean, it'll be worth many times over. Again, you're getting directly. Fred's time would be in hundreds and hundreds of dollars per hour. I mean, you would never be able to get this one-on-one with him. And then that emailing is the most important part, and that's where I also spent a lot of time and you should look at that, because to get access to Jimmy Kim and Anik Singhal, who we mentioned earlier, the two living legends of email marketing, the two top email marketing guys in the world, and they go through how to make your list feel welcome, the difference between short-term profits and long-term profits, and even how to have a hybrid between that. And Jimmy's, you're also getting their send lane, that's the best autoresponder on the market, with that people are saying, because it's been written by internet marketers. It's not by some corporate people that don't understand the way that we work. So, Fred, I just want everyone to understand what an amazing offer this is. And, Fred, for anyone that's sitting on the shelf, for anyone that's sitting on the fence and think that they're going to put this off, tell them that, you're selling copies of this every day at $67 from your main website. That's the price that everyone pays all the time, correct?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, great. So, Fred, we appreciate your time, myself and Reed. Thank you for coming and speaking to our audience. We really, really, really appreciate it. Guys, I just hope that you got great information, and, Fred is opposite in those videos, which is inside that members area. The best thing about those videos is that you can watch them over and over and over again and refer back to them and really cut your teeth. And once you've gone through Fred's training and you've got a software, you become one of the top few percentage of people in the world that understand Facebook ads the way that Fred does, and the way that you do, and the way that you will through his training. You've got an amazing piece of robust software that is got great support. You'll be in a Facebook closed group with the developers of the software. Fred checks his group every day. I've never seen a day that he's not in there. So it's a package deal. Again, we're not offering something to make money quick and never do the work. You are going to have to go through the videos. You are still going to have to test. And as Fred said, every campaign always starts with $5. But if you can see that return on investment, there's no other legitimate business in the world that can offer that. And Fred, you are my Facebook mentor. Just to watch you in the group has been a great opportunity, and I appreciate your time. So for anyone that's watching, Fred, let me hand it back over to you quickly.
All right, so I don't have much other than a couple questions that's coming in. So Rosalind said, how much is Onyx and Gal course from your link? So the email expert course is for $97. It's actually created with Jimmy Kim and Onyx and Gal at the same time. All right. But you cannot have access to that course. You can only get access to the course if you actually buy Leads Tunnel. John asked, why would Facebook approve it? Well, you know what, John? We worked with Facebook to get this approved, and we did not do any black hat or anything. We actually is compliant with the developer policy and everything, so that's why we got it approved. All right. So we also we don't buy the 100 advanced. Is the software still understandable? Yes. So it's still understandable because I have a training that goes on, that goes hand in hand with Leads Tunnel as well. So that's it. I don't have really much question. I guess it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. So again, thank you, Sal and Reed, for having me here. I hope you guys learned a lot of stuff and see how powerful Facebook advertising is and how you can actually mine ads right out of Facebook. All right, so that's it for today, guys.
So thank you, Fred Lamb. Thank you so much for coming on the call. Thank you for Reed for coming on the call. And guys, really, this has been just a huge opportunity. If you're thinking about really taking your list building seriously, using Facebook, getting the top Facebook advertising training in the world, stop buying product after product. This should be the last product that you need. They put so much into it, but it's a great price. The price is there, and it's Fred. We discussed this. How long are we going to be able to keep this price open for
I can only keep it up for a couple of days.
Okay, so it's a couple of days, guys. We're on Thursday here. Or you may be listening to the replay a day or two later. It only makes sense, and I made that agreement with my mentors, Fred and Jimmy, who I'm not going to take advantage and leave this open too long because it just dilutes the main offer and the main stats on JV Zoo because this product is an evergreen product. But you got a great opportunity to get it here. Thank you for coming onto the call. I really appreciate it. Your time, Fred. It was an honor, and really, if we ever get a chance to be on another webinar, that would be wonderful. And thank you to you, Reed. And guys, just take care. If you're driving, drive safely. But we'd love to see you successful. This is a robust piece of software by market leaders, and yeah, it's just a great opportunity. Okay, we'll
Awesome.
speak to you guys soon.
All right. Thank you. See you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye.